This video was created after the first workshop of the Transnational Exchange 5 project, which aims at connecting return and reintegration counselors on a European level. In this workshop, we focused on assisted voluntary return to Latin America with a focus on El Salvador, Venezuela, and Colombia. Now we want to give you some ideas or hints on what to discuss with Latin American returnees during your AVRR counseling session. Lesson learned 1. The Latin American clients returning from Europe differ from the rest of the returnees to this region. They only make up less than 1% of all the returnees, since the return migration mainly consists of forced returnees from the US and Mexico. Most of them have been working there in the informal sector for several years and won't receive financial assistance upon return. What all the returnees have in common, however, is the struggle of living with the stigma of being a criminal. This stigma arose in the period of the 1980s, when the first big group of forced returnees from the US was deported to Central America. Facing great reintegration challenges, several returnees formed criminal gangs. These gangs keep many Central American countries at unrest even up until today. Lesson learned 2. Work experience from abroad can get certified upon return. Since migration to and from Latin America is so common, several public and private institutions have made it their goal to support the reintegration process by certifying returnees in hindsight. The Salvadorian governmental institution INSAFORP, for example, gives clients the opportunity to demonstrate their skills, like cooking, welding, masoning, and others. If training instructors confirm a professional execution of skills, a certificate will be issued, which can be helpful when applying for new jobs. Lesson learned 3. Human trafficking might have been the reason for migration. When discussing return with your Latin clients, always double-check if the clients have been a victim of human trafficking. Please do not only consider sexual exploitation, but also labor exploitation, like serving as maids, dancers, etc. In case of signs of human trafficking, you should refer the client to a victim protection facility, which will do a risk assessment. Those victim protection facilities have a global network, which allows them to refer the returnee to specialized NGOs in the countries of return to ensure a safe reintegration. The network Global Alliance Against Traffic in Women has listed several members in Latin America and the Caribbean, which could be helpful points of contact. Lesson learned 4. Return to Latin America during the COVID-19 pandemic. The return migration has increased because several people with low-paid jobs or jobs in the informal sector in the service industry lost their jobs unexpectedly. The returnee will need to prepare him or herself for strong competition when looking for new jobs in the home countries. You can encourage the returnee to think about new business startup ideas prior to the return. We hope that these 4 points can stimulate beneficial conversations with your clients and hopefully lead to a sustainable return. Please bear in mind that the return conditions and challenges differ greatly depending on the country of return.